Brittany Griner's court hearing for her appeal of her 9-year sentence is tomorrow at a Moscow courthouse, though it is not likely that the appeal will overturn her conviction, according to legal experts. The WNBA superstar was convicted of drug possession and smuggling in August and sentenced to a Russian penal colony. Last week, she celebrated her 32nd birthday behind bars, if celebrated can be used, given the circumstances. And joining us now is Maria Blagovolina, if that is correct. Blagovolina. Maria, thank you very much. Brittany Griner's lawyer, one of her two Russian lawyers, who saw Brittany on her birthday. Maria, you brought her cards and good wishes from her family and friends, photos. How is she doing mentally and physically after 9 months in jail?
Well, Brittany is strong, so she is a real champion, she's a fighter, and she is a winner, so that's all helps her, definitely. But, I mean, she's tired, of course. She's tired, she hasn't seen the family, and last week was quite challenging for her, because on the one hand, it's the birthday, and she's getting all this support, she knows that she is loved all over the world, but on the other hand, she was alone without the family, so that was quite a, sad day for her as well.
I've been told by officials, U.S. officials, that embassy consular officials have not been able to see her since August, which is a very long time indeed. How often are you able to see her?
We see her often. Me and my colleague, we see her twice a week. We try to see her very often, regularly. So that's fine. There is no problem with the lawyer's access to her.
I read that she has, on her 1 hour outdoor recreation, that there is a basketball hoop, but no basketball. Tell me about that.
Yeah, that's the question everybody's keep on asking, whether she exercises or whether she plays basketball. Well, first, there's really no ball, and Brittany doesn't really want to play basketball now. I think it's probably psychologically too difficult for her.
What kind of physical condition is she in?
Well, it's a jail, so all the tools are quite limited, but she goes for a walk, so she meets with us regularly. So she's she does some exercise, so she's fine, I would say. Considering the circumstances, she's doing fine.
Have you heard anything at all about the possibility of a prisoner exchange actually taking place? Because as far as we can tell from here in the U.S. and at the State Department, it seems to be frozen, that there's no serious counteroffer.
Well, we just follow the news. We are not involved in any kind of negotiations about the exchange, so we know just, the same amount of the information that you do. We just, read the news, we try to follow the updates on this, but nothing new. So, yeah, that's just general information.
And from the appeal itself, is there any chance that they would overturn the verdict? Because it seemed as though the court was not listening to your very well-reasoned arguments. It seemed to be what we would call, a done deal or a fait accompli. They had decided before they even heard the legal case. Would they now reverse themselves?
Well, they can do this under the law. They have this option. It's one of the options. The court can either overrule the verdict or return it back to the court of the first instance or reduce the number of the years. So we will see what will happen tomorrow, but I think Brittany herself is quite pessimistic about the outcome, I would say.
Pessimistic about getting any reduction in sentence?
She hoped there will be some reduction, but not that the verdict will be overruled.
And let's say, hypothetically, that the verdict remains. Would she then quickly be moved to a penal colony or some even harsher detention facility? further from Moscow?
No, that doesn't happen quicker. It takes some time, and let's wait until tomorrow, because honestly, let's see what happens tomorrow, and then we will think what will happen next to her. Of course, we all think about this, and we all care about her.
Well, so do Americans throughout. I mean, the support for her is overwhelming back home, and I know you're communicating that to her as well. Maria Blagovolina, thank you very much for being with us today, and good luck tomorrow in court.